Hello, my name is Kyle, and I am a member of Brute Force. We created a full stack web app called My Healthcare that takes user biometric information and creates kind of like a profile that would give them recommended wellness tips and recommendations from their doctor based on their biometrics. We also implemented a drug page that allows you to search common drugs and you get back common side effects, contraindications of other medications and drug interactions and whatnot. So on the front end, we had me and Amin. On the back end, we had Han and Hansel. So on the back end, we had Node, Express, Sequelize, and Postgres, and we deployed that to render. On the front end, we had React and Bootstrap, and we deployed that to Netlify. So we had the goal of really just creating this app, having a lot of fun, and just learning as much as we could. I think we definitely did, but we definitely ran into a lot of challenges. We had to really learn like all the nuances of JavaScript. I know that I had to learn React and all the new technologies that we were using, and then just having to deploy that as a full stack application. And Amin did a really good job with the graphs, but he definitely struggled a little bit with that, getting that going. And so from what we learned, we learned a lot on how to do version control with Git and GitHub and how to coordinate all that. We definitely got on Discord multiple times a day throughout the hackathon and just made sure that we had all our endpoints defined and made sure that we could communicate from the front end to the back end and just learning about how all that works and the architecture of it all. So we didn't get to implement everything how we wanted to, but if we could, we would probably add a notification feature that allowed the health.gov API that we implemented to generate automatic articles based on their biometric information. We would make it more interactive so that they could upload their drugs and that would get immediately information about the side effects and stuff from their drugs they're taking, and then just like a symptom tracker to help and health tracker to track all their doctor visits and recommendations. So this is our website. So from the first page here, you can go to the drug information and you can search for common drugs. Nice. And shows up with a nice graph or that shows the common symptoms, gives you a nice description and contraindications that you might run into. From there, we can go back to the home page and we can make a test user. This will detect if I put it in wrong, and then this is authenticated on the back end. All right, so we didn't get a chance to populate everything how we wanted to, but this is essentially how the user profile would show up. You can access the drug information even from the profile page here. But we can go to the biometrics and we can enter all their biometric information in here so that way we could, in the future, update the articles that are shown to them. And this is where the articles would populate. This is calling the health.gov API. The drug one is calling the API from the FDA.gov. And this is just one article to show what it would look like, but this would change based on and give notifications based on the user's biometrics and history and drug information to give them nice wellness tips without having to go out and look for them. And that's pretty much our app. Thanks for watching.